Are you about to deploy your Laravel application? If so, there are several tasks you should consider to ensure a smooth and secure deployment process. Firstly, set the environment variables for your production environment, ensuring that your .env file is configured appropriately for production settings. Don't forget to update the app_env variable to production. Next, optimize your application by running the following commands: php artisan config cache, php artisan root.cache, and php artisan optimize force. Make sure to migrate your database using php artisan migrate force and seed it if necessary with php artisan db seed force. Compile and minify assets such as JavaScript and CSS using Laravel Mix by running npm run production or yarn production. Clear any existing caches with php artisan cache clear, and clear the configuration cache with php artisan config clear. Check that the storage and bootstrap cache directories are writable by the web server. If your application uses the Laravel scheduler, set up the task scheduler on your server to run the php artisan schedule run command at regular intervals. For Laravel queue users, configure and start your queue workers. Update your Composer dependencies with Composer install. Optimize autoloader, no dev. For security, disable debug mode in the production environment by setting app_debug to false in your .env file and ensure that sensitive information is not exposed. Consider setting up an SSL certificate for secure communication. Configure your web server to point to the public directory of your Laravel application and set up any necessary web server configurations, such as virtual hosts. Before deploying any changes, perform a backup of your production database and codebase. Set up monitoring and logging tools to keep track of application performance and errors in the production environment. Perform thorough testing in a staging environment before deploying to production. Update any necessary documentation related to the deployment process, and have a rollback plan in case anything goes wrong during the deployment. If possible, perform load testing to ensure your application can handle the expected traffic in the production environment. Finally, if you're using a content delivery network, ensure that it's properly configured for your production environment. By carefully addressing these tasks, you can help ensure a successful deployment of your Laravel application to a production environment. So, go ahead and take these steps towards a seamless Laravel deployment.